Yeah, it was an important win. Both teams spend all their energy in a sort of elimination game because you know that actually probably Turkey and Serbia after yesterday they will play for the first and second position. So there is still opening for the third, the fourth, and with teams who will fight till the end. The level is pretty balanced. That's the type of game we were expecting, but the approach was very good. Despite they came back, we had a very solid initial and second quarter, and okay, pretty satisfied also with the point difference, and of course a little bit disappointed because of the injuries we collect also this game.
Okay. Could you give us the severity of those injuries? I mean, is anybody...
No, it's not my job.
Okay. KP, can you give... Kristaps Porziņģis, can you give us a comment, please?
Yes. Hello, guys. It was a good match. I think we started off pretty hot offensively and hitting a lot of shots from outside, obviously. And second quarter was 7-27. So that's where we got the margin, no? And then as the game went on, I think we could have done a better job staying a bit more sharper. And but yeah, overall good win. Great support from our fans, and I enjoyed playing here so much.
Thank you. Questions in English here in the second row.
Good evening, Christian Zeland, sportscenters.com. A question to coach. We attempted 43s tonight, our highest in this tournament. Do you think, what are the reasons for that in your eyes? Was it Nemiash's presence in the inside, or how do you see it?
Well, I believe that now we already played the 5 preparation games. This is our 4th official game, and more or less we are a team who collect more threes than 2. The most important is the quality of the shot, how we generate that shot. Of course, we have players like KP and Davis who are capable to take and score shots who are out of the, let's say, human range, but right, a little bit. But you know, this is more or less also connected with our game style and also the players typology we have in a roster. But it's not of one night, maybe tonight more because we had less turnovers. Probably we had a higher pace. Also, Portugal is a team who generate for us the possibility to have more possession. But if you go through the stats, you will see that every night we have more threes than 2s. But what I like is that we continue to alternate some inside game. The guards try to attack to also generate advantages who give space and time for that shot. Most important is that to have good chances to score. But I believe we found a good balance also with the inside game, with the cut, with the post-up. Offense was pretty efficient, despite, as KP just mentioned, some moment where we lost a little bit our flow. But generally, I think that we are finding our way, and those 4 games prove that we are in a certain type of direction, despite, unfortunately, injuries can limit the potential of the team.
KP, when you took the 3 from the near mid-court, does that feel exactly the same as taking a normal 3? Because it didn't look any like you took it any differently.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of used to shooting a little bit some further out threes. No, I don't know. I just don't think about it. I'm just there. Okay, boom.
Yeah.
You know, in a good rhythm and just let it fly.
Okay, more questions right here in the front row. Right here.
I have a question for Kristaps. There were some talks about playing back-to-back in the Eurobasket. So, as someone from the NBA, how do you see it, and just what's your opinion on that? You know,
On the back-to-back that we played? Yeah, I don't mind it, honestly, especially when you don't have to travel. No, in NBA, a lot of times you have to play one game here and then fly 3 hours to Miami or change some time zone and play again, you know, so.
And here, 3 minutes from hotel.
3 minutes. Yeah, we have the police. We're here, you know. So, no, it's for me. I enjoy playing more than practicing 10 times, you know. So, I would play every day, you know.
Talk about practice.
Yep. Maris?
Mārcis Noviks, sportsense.com. Question to coach. There are no player substitutions allowed during the group stage, except 12 players on roster. Do you think it's time for FIBA to reconsider this rule?
I already did my interview, pre-game interview, and I spoke about that. I told before the game, before the Jagar's injury, before the Zoric's injury, that but it's since okay, I had experience only in World Cup, okay, where we had a Dairis Bertans injury during the first game against Lebanon. I don't believe that when you select your 12 players, you select your best 12 players. I don't want to say the best, absolutely best, okay, but the most functional, okay? So you try to go, as I told in the interview, you go through also the versatility of the players, people who can play multiple positions, because you have to keep in mind that shit can happen. And unfortunately for us, shit are happening, okay, even too much and too frequently. Anyhow, you go through the versatility. But why not to give a chance to 3 more players to participate Eurobasket? This is let's say World Cup, Eurobasket. This is amazing experience. You can have 3 team followers that just in case injuries happen are ready to help, are ready to be one of the 12. Nobody will change the, let's say, the potential, the power, of their teams using the 13, the 14, or the 15. It's a matter to be realistic. We are in 2025. Sometimes we play even back-to-back in the 2 days in a row in this tournament. You see the level of the physicality. Right now in this group, and is a qualification group, there are players, okay, missing Kotsar, but we have Porziņģis, Keta, Sengun, Jokic. Guys, the level of the contact is unbelievable, and injury can happen. This is a sport with contact, and then maybe tonight we have only 11 players in a roster, and I can have vice versa the possibility to have 12 players who will be super honored to wear the uniform of the national team, to sit maybe 40 minutes, maybe play only 2 possessions, maybe, but at least give the team the possibility to present always 12 players in roster. We went to World Cup and we played the entire tournament with 11 players, and I was thinking about players that potentially can follow and just in case be into the 12. And I don't believe that changed the equity of the tournament. Germany again will be World Cup champion, okay? But you can have a chance to give a position to another player, okay? Plus, of course, now we are in a great emergency because the last 2 of the last 3 injuries are involving the 2 point guards of the team. But that can happen to everybody. And I would like to see that the best, every team will have all his chances to prove in such a tough and competitive tournament. That's it. That's my opinion. But I don't want to enter in such a deep conversation. It's not my job.
Good evening, Matis Timofejovs, Latvian television. Question for Kristaps. Kristaps, describe us how well you felt your three three-point shot, and especially in first half?
I felt all right, honestly. It wasn't like I was perfect, but I could feel this morning my shot was getting a little bit better. So I believe we're in an upward trajectory, and that's the most important.
Okay. Do we have any Latvian questions or questions in Latvian? Oh, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Kristaps, you played today against your former teammate, Namayesh. Throughout those years you played together, and judging from tonight, do you believe he is ready to become the new Celtics starting center?
Starter? Good question. Who else is there? I don't know. I haven't thought about their roster, honestly, too deep. But what I will say is Nimi has been getting better each year. And Coach Mazzulla has been pretty tough on him. And I believe that he's getting to a point where he deserves some real minutes, some real rotation minutes, you know. He's been putting in the work, and you could see how he's playing now in the tournament. And I'm happy for Nimi. He's a great, great dude, really cool person. And puts in the time, puts in the work, and I'll be happy to see him getting a lot more minutes this year. Well, it's not my job to be the rotation, guy, but Nimi for sure deserves some minutes.
Okay. No questions in Latvian? Oh, okay, go ahead. Give us one.
Jā, Krista paraksturo arī latviski. Cik labi kopumā komanda sajūta uzbrukumu, to kvalitāti, ko varat sniegt īpaši jau spēles sākumā un pirmajā puslaikā?
Nē, man liekas, ka mēs bišķi ieskrējāmies ceļš sākumā, bet vairāk tādu nebija tā, ka mums, man liekas, tas kaut kā uzbrukums tur baigi, vienkārši mēs bišķi uz talantu izgājām un mums sakrit tie metieni un aizgāja tāds labs ritmiņš. Bet pēc tam mēs varējām labāk, ja, un vienmēr vajag kaut ko mēs varam tur uzlabot. Ja, tā kā kopumā priecīgs par rezultātu. Svarīga spēle bija jāuzvar obligāti, ja, un bija forši, kad mēs visu to spēli bijām tādā komfortablā vadībā. Ja, un, jā, cerams, ka tā trajektorija mums tā arī turpināsies uz augšu.